Hey everybody, Pete Greco with Productive Corporation here. Today I'm going to show you a neat feature inside of Arcserve UDP called Assured Recovery. This will help you make sure that your recovery times meet your recovery time objective SLAs. Let's take a look. All right, we're logged into Arcserve here. You can see our dashboard. I have some recovery time objective SLAs already set up. To get this going, we go into our plans where we create our backup jobs. And you can see I've got a test dev plan already set up that's backing up throughout the day. I'm going to come in here and add an assured recovery task so that I can test these backups after they run each day. So I'm going to choose assured recovery here. I'm going to run the test after each backup job. You can schedule this to run in the evening or over the weekend or however you like it to be. I'm going to start up an instant virtual machine. So I'm going to take a backup file and convert that into a VM on the fly. And we're going to do it on the Arcserve UDP server, which takes advantage of Hyper-V. Enter our credentials here. And because we're just testing this, I'm going to allow DHCP to set the IP address. I could create my own. If I were going to fire this up in reality to take over in the case of an actual outage, I would be using the same static IP that I assigned the production machine. Make sure we give it enough processor to be able to run, and enough RAM, 4 gigs should take care of me. And we have to choose a test location, and I've already created a test folder to use. And then we'll go to the schedule. Now, what I like here is I can schedule this to run anytime I want. I don't have to run this every day by any means. I can run it once a week or at the time of my choosing. If I don't do anything, it's going to run after each backup runs. Now, if in your production environment you have a lot of machines getting backed up, that might put too much burden on your appliance. So you might want to choose something different than what I'm doing here. And then under the Advanced tab, I can create some alerts so that if this doesn't run or something happens, I can find out. And I've already set up my email settings, so we're good to go there. Now, once we save this plan, we're mostly done, but we have one more task that we need to do. And that's to scroll down to the SLA Profiles, where we're going to tell it what our SLAs actually are. Whoops. And I want to create an SLA profile. And we're going to call this Test Dev Network. And what do I want to do? Instant VM recovery is what I want to test. And I want to see if I can spin this up in 15 minutes. Now I can set this to any time that I want, but I know that some conversion needs to happen here, so beating 15 minutes might be tricky. Then we're going to add our machines in, and I just want to choose the machines that are in my test dev plan. Those were all on this host, and we're just going to choose these bottom 3 here. So I'll add those in. Boom, and I'm done. So I've got it right here now. I can modify that if I need to make a change or want to add things to test. Nothing more to do on my plans other than go ahead and kick off a backup job so that I can get my first test underway. I'll be able to confirm that the backup is running, but the backup is going to need to complete before the conversion can happen to test the instant VM recoverability. So in about 15 minutes or so, I can probably come back in here, check my dashboard, and see where I'm at. You can see that it's already updated, but the testing hasn't been completed yet. Once it's done, I'll be able to click on these columns and go directly into reports and get information about what's been tested and how long it took to do a recovery. So you can see on one of my production machines here, the recovery time was about 4 minutes, well below my SLA. So I'm good to go. All right. Thanks a lot for watching. If you want to learn more about Arcserve Unified Data Protection or Assured Recovery, please reach out to your Productive Corp account executive or check us out help@productivecorp.com. Thanks.